Good afternoon. Welcome to this week's episode of Ignorant Opinions with myself, Big Dan, and that one there, Lanky Dave.
What's happening, YouTube? How we doing today? Sorry we're a bit late. We do work. I've just done a 12-hour shift and slept for 3 hours, and now we're starting to record for all of you guys.
The things we do for you. That's all I got to say. Well, let's get right off the bat.
Wait, before we do that.
What?
Right, so I've got some stuff for you to try. Some South African foodies. So this is biltong. It's sliced. It's dried out beef snack, basically. So it's cured, dried, spiced, and then delicious. So this is beef. You can try that one first.
Smells like feet.
Yeah, it's fine. It tastes delicious, eh? Just try a sliver. You're either going to hate it or love it. Most English people do. Yeah, this one's
That's alright, isn't it?
delicious on a sandwich.
Not very professional.
We try new stuff. Introducing him to foreign foods.
Very chewy.
It is a bit. The best way we do it, we buy it in chunks, and you cut it with a knife. Delicious. Then you cut it in chunks like that, and you... don't worry about it. Chew on camera, we don't care.
Very, very chewy.
Alright, this one's drier. So this is called droewors.
The what?
Droewors.
What's the English translation for that?
Dry sausage. Also beef with spices and stuff.
Okay.
So you can just snap a bit.
If you can see that.
Wait, I'll show you.
It looks like something you've just taken off of your shoe.
So there you go. That's what it looks like. And it's absolutely delicious stuff. Good snacks. We do it with our barbecues. We call it a braai. It's absolutely yum.
I'm going to leave that one there.
Don't like that one.
Because I don't like that one.
That's
the first
funny,
one.
The guys at work like that one more.
The first one, apart from it being very hard to get out of your teeth,
Yeah.
is very nice. I'm not surprised.
But it's good.
It is very nice, yeah.
And then you get a fattier one if you like the fat. Usually, that's the one I prefer.
You're going to have to give me the address you got the first one from, because I got a feeling that I'm going
to... We
to...
can actually give them a shout out. Let me see.
Very nice.
No.
First one, not so much. Sorry, second one, not so much. Well, it's still stuck in my teeth.
Right, so where we're going? TopGear. Last Sunday, new episode.
It was, but before we get on to that, we got to acknowledge that Sabine Schmitz has passed away in the last 24 hours. Well, 24 hours prior to recording this. So, and from what I understand, she suffered silently and very dignified with cancer.
Yeah.
We were quite funny, but it's quite sad we talk about it really, because after last week's little episode or trial and error, we spoke about her and we didn't really know what she was doing or what she was up to. And then obviously a couple of days later to tragically hear that she passed away. It's just very sad. Very, very sad. She was the best thing about new TopGear.
When it got revamped.
With that ginger person. Who
Ginger Ninja.
I can't even say his name. I don't like him that much. And she was the best thing about it right up until recently. And was just watching a few of her old videos. The van blitzing the van around the Nürburgring.
Yeah.
And then
Jeremy Clarkson in the Jag.
Scaring the crap out of Clarkson in the Jag.
I could beat that in the van.
Just a very sad day. So our deepest condolences go out to her family. And the likes of her we will never see again. So, yeah, a bit of a somber note to start off with.
I think we will see somebody like her again, and I think it's somebody that's up and coming. It is Hayley Deacon. It's Ryan Deacon's son. Daughter. Sorry, people.
Don't misgender. That's a crime in 2021.
Yeah, I think we need to edit that a little it out.
No, that's staying.
We'll see. I'm the editor. I am the Jamie of this show.
But
not as
no,
good, though.
it's
not even in the slight.
So we just want to really say thank you, Sabine, for giving us
and condolences to
giving
her
us
family.
fond memories
And good laughs.
Great laughs.
The double decker racing.
Yeah.
That was the first time they'd done it when Germany Top Gear versus British Top Gear.
Yeah, when even when the new Top Gear were doing their shenanigans, she was always the best thing on screen. Just her camera presence, her personality.
She was the best driver.
Definitely.
Out of all of them.
Best driver ever to be on Top Gear, bar the Stig.
Ooh, I don't know. She gave Stig a run for his
Yeah,
money.
she did, but the Stig's a Stig.
Like a real good run.
No
for
matter
his
what
money.
Stig it is, Stig is Stig, and Stig has standards, and she
been-
was definitely up there. She could have been a Stig.
She could have been.
She
Stig.
could have been, the Stig's German heiress or something like that. So
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
definitely.
But she was definitely a legend of the sport, and gone too soon. 51 years old, never be forgotten.
No.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But
Right.
if we're going to get on to new Top Gear, I liked it, mate. I got to be honest, I liked it.
Nostalgic.
I don't normally enjoy new Top Gear. I have over the last couple of series enjoyed it more and more. But yeah, very nostalgic. It brought back some fond memories of me sat in the back of my father's Jag.
Jag.
So
Jag.
he does. His other car's a van. But no, very nostalgic. I was sat there with a smile on my face. Yeah, not a bad way to start a new season.
Shout out to the single moms. I grew up with a single mom, 2 boys, 2 tall boys.
They're allowed cars too.
We had a Mark 1 Golf from, let's just say, an ex-boyfriend. Mark 1 Golf, 2-door. She didn't have a license, drove it for about 10 years. Me and her would sneak out, steal it, borrow, and then go and drive it around town, learning how to drive. Well, my mum was.
And where was this? In SA?
In South Africa, yeah.
Yeah, the things you're not allowed to do in this country.
We're not allowed to do it there as well.
No,
but,
really?
But more.
Is it frowned upon less over there?
Yeah, there's not such war on the motorists there as here.
Yeah, well, if you can't be taxed, they're not interested on it, and it can definitely be taxed. So
Yeah, it's very taxi. Yeah. I loved the Lambo. That Lamborghini Sian.
I got to be honest,
2.5.
and I'm going to get a lot of stick off of this.
£1 million worth of sex on wheels.
That doesn't. I don't watch Top Gear for that anymore.
No,
I don't.
Chris Harris is funny.
And that goes down to even the Grand Tour.
No,
I don't watch the Grand Tour for the supercar reviews anymore. And
What?
I don't, because I just watch it because I want to see 3 old boys that I've grown up with prat about.
Here's an idea. Why doesn't Clarkson, May and Hammond do a podcast?
I'm sure there's
No, they don't do.
They don't?
They do little snippets on Drive Tribe, which they I think they own it. But can you imagine those 3 just sitting doing an hour-long podcast? Just the 3 of them. Just
Well, that would
talking
just be.
about
It would just
anything
be. It would
and
just be
everything.
like the news or Conversation Street for an hour.
Oh yeah. I'll be down for that.
You could probably get the people who. Pardon me. Probably get the people who created the Ricky Gervais show just to doodle in when they're talking and they're talking about stupid stuff, just to doodle in. You've not seen Ricky Gervais show?
Yeah.
With the caricatures going on with the storyline.
It would be awesome.
That would be quite cool.
What do you think, YouTube? Do you think Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May should do a podcast?
So we're going to start this petition on a dead channel because at the minute our channel's dead. So yeah, see how much traction we get. Hashtag Clarkson's podcast.
At the Diddley Squat Farm.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Diddley Squat
I'm interested
podcast.
in seeing his new TV show based on the farm.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be completely different from what he's done.
What does he say? A lot of facts.
A lot of facts, but there's no blowing stuff up. As long as it's not like that bloody Amazon Prime show that Hammond's just done. Shipwrecked.
All I liked about that was the island.
I didn't like anything about it. It was just
The
too...
island. I would like to be on the island by myself.
Oh, yeah, by yourself, and you wouldn't last 5 seconds, mate. Neither would I.
I come from Africa.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
you're okay.
No.
Lots of camping, lots of survival. I know how to hunt. I can make fire without a lighter. I walk around barefoot. Feet are tough. Don't need the shoes.
Oh, so you're just a tall hobbit.
Used to the heat. I can swim well.
I can swim. Ish.
You heard it here, folks.
I float.
And anyway, if it means you got stranded on an island, I'd have to eat you first because you'd last longer. You ain't gonna get much off of me. You might last a week on me, but I can last at least 3 weeks on you.
Yeah, but I can last at least a month in myself.
After me, yes. You know,
It's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of the fattest.
I don't know. You'd have to catch me first.
Okay.
Speaking about Granger, apparently there's still another 2 or 3 episodes coming. So what do you think about that? Clarkson.
I'm interested. I'm. You know, they can't go
another
anywhere.
one. There's going to be the one in Scotland now, another one in England, and apparently another one abroad somewhere.
Well, the abroad somewhere one is going to be
2023, I think. About.
Yeah, but it's going to be factoring the coof, the unnameable virus that YouTube doesn't like, so we can't say its name.
Yes.
But that's going to be travel permitting, and I'm sure they're all going to be jabbed up. And
he's jabbed already.
So,
and he had COVID, so...
Yeah, he's not the only one. COVID it knocked me on my ass, so it's not nice, it's horrible, and I just want it over. I'm done. I just want to go back to normality.
I think everybody wants it over, and they all just want to get back to normal.
You know, I'm not even a great big traveller. I've been abroad, but I don't... I've got no great interest to go and travel the world, but I just want the pubs open. I want to be able to go back to.
This is how different we are, people. He wants the pubs open. My daughter was born. She's 3 months old. Lockdown started. She's never seen another child. She's never played with another child. She can't go to daycare. What do? So now we walk in the park. The first thing you do is pull your kids away, and you don't go near anybody. And it's just like, and they want to play with each other, and you're like, what do we do? And it's crazy. I just want my daughter to actually interact with somebody and not grow up. Why are we so separate from each other?
My nephew's he's a little bit lucky with that. He's in and out of daycare because his parents work. But it's horrible. It's horrible for us adults. I hate to think what it's like for kids. You're going to look at a socially stunted generation. With no interaction, hardly any school. Exam results aren't really going to be worth the paper they're printed on.
So we've got Gen Z trying to cancel Eminem. What's this generation going to be like now when it gets to the 15s and 16-year-olds?
Unfortunately, my mind is, in this sort of situation, it's casted back to a very funny film, very underrated film, Idiocracy.
I need to watch it.
Maybe
I have watched it.
Have you seen it?
I don't remember.
Idiocracy, where we'll get a title up in the edit, but when the whole world just gets dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber, and
like Wally.
It's got I think is it Owen? No, Owen Wilson's brother, the same guy that was in Christ, it's not Superbad. Another one of Will Ferrell's films, but very funny film. Definitely worth a watch. It's on Prime. Shout out to a film which is about 20 years old, but it's an underrated. It's an underrated comedy, but it just reminds me of that because you're gonna have a generation which is socially stunted. The exam results aren't going to mean anything really. It's going to be, I want to say on merit, but if you've pissed your teacher off.
Yeah, but that's what the kids are arguing about now.
Yeah,
so my
I know.
teacher doesn't like me.
They're not going to give me the best result.
They're not going to give me a fair grade.
It's so hard. I'm trying to get back into frame here, but yeah, still a work in progress. It's so hard, and I can sit here as someone who's the wrong side of 30, which is very bad, very sad to admit. Don't feel a day under 21, but my body is about 55.
I'm 29 and a bit. Just kidding.
Yeah, thank you.
My age. I'll be a Richard Hammond. I'll be 36 for the next 20 years.
The thing is, yeah. He already dyes his hair, and I'm just losing mine.
Yeah.
But it's sad. It's all around. It's been. You should do. Maybe
Yeah,
you
no, I
start.
should do.
Maybe you should start. It's just very. I don't know about you. What do you think? I mean, we've gone way off topic from Top Gear, but what do you think? How do you think this is all going to end? Because I personally, best case scenario, and all the cases start dropping, we're still going to be dealing with this for the next 100 years. We won't be. Your children's grandchildren. It's still going to be about. It's going to be a seasonal thing.
So we're going to say goodbye now, and
if it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And if you've caught something weird in the edit, you know there was something cut out, and
we will.
I know nothing. I know nothing.
Oh, just to let you know, we are doing 5 episodes today, more or less, to just keep up. Doing all in one go, and then I have to sit and edit them, and then I'm going to be releasing them daily. So enjoy. Peace out. See you later, YouTube.